Hello, Dean Haspeslag, Dirk Bynes, all of the Vlerick staff in attendance, friends, family, Meher Vakil, and of course, congratulations to the Vlerick classes of 2013. It is my distinct pleasure and great honor to be with you here today. Like all great honors, this was afforded to me after the first 3 people who were asked turned it down. To be honest, I was a bit surprised when they asked me. The student reps approached me and said, would you give a small speech at graduation? And the reason for that is that I fit the mold of what you might call a classic fast-talking New Yorker. And frankly, I didn't think anyone understood what the heck I was saying all year. For many people in this program, English is a second language. And for those of you who have understood me this year, now you can safely say that English is a third language for you as well. For me, please. For me, this entire experience has, it's been a homecoming of sorts. As some of you may know, I actually have some strong family ties to Belgium. My mother, who is in the audience, actually was born right here in Belgium. And Mom, you were absolutely right. The food is phenomenal. The people could not be more lovely. And the weather. You know, you didn't mention the weather. When I was told that I would speak here today and deliver a few short words, I thought very long and hard about what I would say and what message I would want to convey to my departing comrades as a final farewell. So like any MBA student faced with a very tough challenge, I Googled it. After watching some classic speeches delivered by Steve Jobs and Barack Obama and Sacha Baron Cohen, I realized that true answers are not without, but must come from within. And with that in mind, I would like to put this paper away and speak from the heart. Okay? I immediately regret this decision. If the MBA has taught me anything, it's that to admit when you're wrong and to always have a plan B. So with that in mind, let's just carry right back on here. So as I was saying, I prepared very long and hard for this speech. And then, in true MBA fashion, I wrote the whole thing the night before. What I truly want to say, in all honesty, above all else, is how lucky I am, and how lucky we all are. We are all, today, graduates of a top-notch business institution. As we all know, Vlerick is world famous in Belgium. The lessons and experiences we have all shared over the past 12 months, we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. We came here last August as a group of strangers, and we leave today as a family of future business leaders. And Florin. It was only after returning to Vlerick recently and having a few months away that I realized just how meaningful and impactful this whole experience has been for me. To see all these familiar faces, some finally for the first time well-rested, and a few of you even a bit suntanned, it really just made me realize how close we all had become and how much we had shared an experience unlike anything we would ever encounter again. We've shared in highs and lows, laughter and tears, and of course, lots and lots of delicious Belgian beer. We've watched strangers become friends, friends become lovers, and flat stomachs become rounded beer bellies. We've witnessed marriages, pregnancies, and even a future Vlerick alumni. Hello, Felix. It's your Uncle Matt. Shh, keep quiet. When we first arrived here last August, Dean Haspeslag implored us all to embrace change. A few of us laughed, and I giggled because such is my boyish nature. But in reality, it was probably the best piece of advice we could have received. Embrace change. None of us could have known it at the time, but our lives were all truly about to change in ways we could never imagine. Spending 12 months locked in a room with 65 people from 25 different countries is about as intense, maddening, and revealing an experience as a person can have. I thought New Yorkers were tough, and then I met the Romanians. I thought I was Caucasian, and then I met the Germans. Sorry, the Georgians, excuse me. Yeah, that makes more sense. I thought I had a unique laugh, and then I met my friend Setat. Belgians thought they were efficient and organized, and then they met the Germans. In fact, I'll never forget the words of my dear German friend Boris when he looked at me and said, "Man, please get out of my room, you're making me very uncomfortable." And I looked at him and I said, "Boris, embrace change." And we did, and we've been happily dating ever since. All kidding aside, we all should strive to embrace change in our daily lives. The world is a dynamic and constantly evolving landscape. Things can change in the blink of an eye. For instance, I had no idea this picture would be behind me when I gave this speech, yet here we are. We must be open in our approach and flexible in our pursuits. This is the fundamental nature of our existence. As Charles Darwin so eloquently expressed, it is not the strongest of species that survives, nor the most intelligent. It is the one most adaptable to change. To put it in other words, it doesn't matter if you're the smartest guy on the boat when you're about to sail off the edge of a cliff. So instead of boasting about how intelligent you are, I suggest you learn to fly. For all of us graduating today, Vlerick has given us the wings that we need in order to do so. However, how we use them is entirely up to us. Excuse me. Be adaptable to change. Our MBAs are degrees, not guarantees. They don't come with a promise of wealth, fame, or fortune. They're merely an opening, a window, a small crack in the fabric of opportunity. It is up to us to break through and rip that fabric to shreds. Let the light shine beneath us, the light that shines in us all. I now must apologize, for even I'm a bit confused by all of these mixed metaphors, but the idea remains the same. Fly, my little Vlerick birdies. Fly on the winds of change. Flap your wings proudly and persistently for the whole world to see, and never let up, because nothing in this world is promised. After all, even chickens have wings. So I implore you, don't be a chicken. Don't be afraid to put your wings to use. If you don't, there's a good chance you will get eaten. It's a competitive world, and chicken wings are delicious. I would like to conclude by reiterating how truly honored I am to stand here today and deliver these words. I'm just a humble man from a small US village called Manhattan. I am a simple man who wants only the basic essentials of a happy life, a rewarding job, an outrageous salary, and legions of devoted followers. I'm confident that in large part, Vlerick Business School has sent me on this path to world domination. As much as I have joked today, Vlerick truly is an unbelievable place. The school has bright students, the professors are world-class, and their administrators. I have forged relationships that I am confident will last a lifetime, with friends in every corner of the globe. In fact, I have so many friends, I've had to outsource a few of them to India. Okay, I'm not going to rip up the speech, but I would like to conclude this speech by actually speaking from the heart for a moment. It is truly a humbling experience to be here today and speak in front of you, my family, my close friends, and all of this unbelievable staff who has taught me more than I ever thought I would learn. Honestly, I came into this with expectations, and like so many people before me have eloquently put it, they were far exceeded. And I'm truly blessed and humbled and feel very grateful to be here today, and I thank you all for your time. I wish you all a lifetime of success and happiness.